What's up? It's your girl, Saga Siamese, and I'm coming out hard and left.
ATL, you dig? Hey man, it's your boy Count Club Slim. It's another episode of Coming Out Hard. I got a special guest tonight. Introduce yourself.
Bitches to Saga, to be continued.
Ooh, okay. Saga, man. How can they find you on Instagram, Saga?
You can find me on Instagram at MadeInJapan, __.
Spell it out, man. These folks slow. Man. You gotta know I want these folks to be able to find you after this interview, man.
It's MadeInJaP as in Peter, AN as in nectarine, period.
Yeah.
2 underscores. The shit that's not a dash. It looks lower than a dash.
Damn right.
So that's.
I knew her shit was difficult. That's why I had to break it down so y'all can find her. Y'all gonna look at this interview, go through your phone and still can't find her, and that's not what we doing. They got to be able to find you after this interview, because this coming out hard. We promoting you, baby. Yeah. You finna turn up. We introducing you to Atlanta. I am Atlanta. I don't know nothing else but Atlanta.
I introduced Atlanta into me, okay?
You damn right, man. Talk to me, man. Where you from?
I was born in Athens.
Okay.
I was raised in Riverdale. I was raised a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got like military family and shit like that. So
military.
Yeah.
Saga.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Where did this name come from?
To be continued. Like, honestly, it took me a while to figure out that shit, because I mean, I didn't bounce, but I have a lot of stories to tell. So like, I've always been a nerd. In school, I was always interested in like Greek mythology, shit like that. So a saga is a never-ending chronicle. Sure. There's very many definitions, but that's my favorite one. And like, my story is never ending. Even after I go type shit. So like, I feel like at a certain point that was like it for me. I'm a story. I have a story to tell. It's very interesting, and I mean, it never ends. So that's it for me. As for the Siamese part, I'm black, but I come from like a interracial family and shit like that. So like, my dad, my grandma, Chinese and shit like that. So
hold on, stop right there. Your dad and your grandma is Chinese?
Yeah, my dad, which is his mother, my grandmother.
Chinese?
Yeah.
So you got some Chinese?
Yeah.
Wow, I can see it now. You see, I see the little chinky eyes and shit.
Boy, you been seen to it, don't play.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, but I mean, the color of my skin is brown, so I like to claim that the most.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
This motherfucker Chinese, man. A Chinese black girl, man. Wow.
You better think I'm a girl claws.
That's fucking crazy, man. So talk to me, man. When Saga was a young girl, what type of music was she listening to?
Oh my God. I was listening to Jagged Edge. I was listening to Tevin Campbell, the old Keisha Cole. I was listening to old school. Like, I was brought up on a lot of music, but it wasn't like the shit that we have now. Like, I know fucking Default L, Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? GS Boys.
For sure.
Boosie. Just a lot of shit. Like, a lot of people that wasn't even from here, but like, we used to have dance battles, like me and my siblings. Yeah. So 95.5 the beat was like.
Yeah. Damn, man. That's crazy.
But
man.
That started everything.
Yeah.
Like, my family with music, it started there. And I love to dance.
Okay.
Like, I feel like that's how I was born. Like, I came out the womb, I was like, touch. And the doctor was like, cry, bitch, cry. And I was like, a key. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, but yeah, I started dancing when I was like 8.
Yeah.
And shit like that. Music, around that same time, actually. Back then, I started doing piano.
Yeah.
And the little triangle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I thought I was the shit when I knew how to hit that ping.
Yeah. Damn, that's dope, man. That's dope.
Music, dancing, all that shit, anything that has to do with art, I love it.
Yeah.
That's how I speak my mind.
For
you
sure.
know, that's my piece of mind.
Express yourself, yeah.
Yeah, period.
That's
do
dope.
what you want to do.
So, here at Coming Out Hard Atlanta, we, like, on this podcast, I done spoke a lot of shit into existence. People who done sit beside me done spoke a lot. It's people who didn't even have a business, but they came on the podcast and spoken into existence. And now they doing their thing. Mm-hmm. They call me every day and thank me. I don't stop thanking. I tell people to stop. I'm serious because I didn't do nothing, but they think I helped them so much. But we speak shit into existence. So I'm Coming Out Hard. What are we promoting today? Where are you going with yourself? Like, what are we promoting? Is you modeling? Is you doing music? Is you, what? You got to pick one thing because a lot of folks get, I mean, you got to multitask, but you got to pick one thing to just go hard at it because you can get, sidetracked if you try to do too much because I went through that myself.
True. That's very true.
That's why I took my podcast serious. Like I said, I'm going to chill out. I got a lot of shit going on, but I'm finna really drill at this podcast shit. So, what are you promoting that you want to tell Atlanta, come fuck with you, man? This what I'm doing, man. Come spend some money with me, man.
Baby, first things first is the vibe. The vibe is always going to be there, period. Yeah. My music and my dancing, that's like... Well, I don't even really want to say that because my first thing was to have my own restaurant because I do know how to cook. But that's in the bag.
Hold on, now you know how to cook. Guess what? Right here at Upscale, this establishment that you sitting in right now, we need a cook. We need food.
For real?
We need food.
I can do some shit.
You know how to, we got the little heat warmers. We got everything. I'm telling you, you can prep the shit already. But that's something we lacking right now. So if you can cook.
Like I used to have a mobile food business in Conyers, Georgia, Harvest Grove. Shout out to my niggas in Harvest Grove.
Okay.
But I used to sell plates, Italian ices and shit like that. But, I mean, like shit that puts me in a peaceful element. I love it. So like cooking, dancing, writing, that shit is therapy for me. So anything that has to do with being imaginative, being creative, that's me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At first, having a restaurant was my dream, but then it got down to music and my dancing.
Okay.
So that's gonna be one of the two. But I know for sure, I want to get to a place to where I can help young entrepreneurs that don't have the recognition that they deserve.
Yeah.
Because that's the problem right now. And I feel like you might have the talent and the potential, but you don't have the resources. Yeah. There's a lot of people out there like that. So, I mean, I want to be that person that's like, hey, I believe in you. Yeah. I'm going to give you a chance. And, after you show me what you got, we're going to either move forward or we just going to be like, it's enough. So, I just want to get to a place to where I can help young entrepreneurs.
That's dope, because that's where I'm at right now. I'm glad you said that, because that leads to the next question. Like, I want you to talk to these young females out here. Give them some kind of encouragement, like some kind of motivation, advice, because, like, you done been through some shit. And I feel like we can give them some game because we done been through some shit. Give them something.
Most definitely. I feel like a lot of the things that you have to do for yourself. A lot of people come from trying to make other people happy, but you can no longer live in a place where you're making other people happy because it's not beneficial for you. Yeah. So if it is going to be beneficial for you, make sure that you're doing it for you and that person. If anything, you know what I'm saying? Put yourself first. You got to own your confidence. Yeah. You got to... You gotta own what the fuck you do. Like, you just gotta own your shit. Yeah. And when somebody try to approach you pop your shit like popcorn. Like, that's the fuck I do, cause bitch, I popped out the womb. Like, what's good? Like, bitch, you got long legs, big feet. What's good? Yeah. I sure do. What's good? And they pretty, and they get stuck. What's good?
Yeah.
The fuck.
That's what's up, man. That's
on your shit.
Advice,
if you have potential, if you know you got talent, if it's something that you know that you love to do, do that shit. Don't let nobody's opinion deter you from what you actually really want to fucking do, because that's their goal. Yeah. People judge you because they see you doing shit that they're scared to do. Yeah. Yeah. You know, and fear for me is like the biggest cheerleader, because you can achieve the greatest things in the midst of fear. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's the message for me. It's like, even if you're scared, like, sis, you better spit that 16, okay? 16, like, do what the fuck you gotta do so you can, because the fear is gonna take you far. That's your biggest motivation right there, is fear.
That's what's up. So, as I talk to you in this interview, I keep hearing you come back to the music and saying, so how can they find any of your music right now?
Yes, they can.
Talk to me.
Okay, y'all can find me on Spotify. You can find me on Apple Music. You can find me on Reverb Nation. Yeah. At SAGA the Artist. And let me see. My Twitter is very different. It's SAGA my the Twitter, Artist, man. You can follow me on Twitter at Rare As Curves with 3 S's. That's really it. You can find me on Facebook at Rare Curves. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, my Instagram, Made in Japan, _, and it's not the dash. It's the one that's lower than the dash. Okay? Lower than the dash. Yeah, Made in Japan, _. Yes.
That's what it is. Like, it's like, I can feel good energy, man. I can feel it. If somebody sit beside me, I can feel if they on some fuck shit. I can feel it. And I feel good energy with you, man. I see you going far. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be back now.
I'll be back. I already know you family, man. And so, before we get out of here, is it anybody that you need to shout out? Somebody who put that battery in your back and tell you don't give up. Somebody who always stay, because that's important right now. A lot of folks need support. Yeah. Support. And for somebody to stay down with you and to really be like, man, I'm with you, and you know they with you. It's a couple of niggas that I know they with me, no matter what. I want you to shout them folks out, get them folks they roses, man.
Okay, I'm gonna give a shout out to my best friend, Blasian 2 times. Damn right. Shout out to my blood little sister. That's the only family that I got. Yeah. Little TT, that's my baby. Yep. And let me see. Shout out to Nice Swayze. Yeah. That's my baby. She's always there for me. And just these 3 people alone is what I actually call friends. Like, whenever I'm like going through shit, because they know I don't have nobody like that. Like, I don't even have to say that, and they hit me up. They be like, "Are you okay?" And I be like, "Yeah, I'm good." They be like, "Bitch, no, you ain't." Like, that's they'll important. Call me. They gonna blow me up too. That's but important, man. I want to give a shout out to like all the new vibes I done met too. That's out of here, babe. That's what's up, man. Yes.
And like I said, y'all
Big Coco.
Y'all will be seeing much more of this young lady right here, man, because she fucking with upscale. We fucking with her. It's all love, man.
And bitch, is SAGA to be continued.
And that's what it is. We coming out hard Atlanta. We out, man.
Period.